113. The scientific mind requires voluminous research beyond error probability, from which facts are established to direct future safe strategies and avoid dangerous unmedical practices. The unscientific mind seizes belief from few small anecdotal investigations and other theories pulled from thin air, from baseless supposition. These people invent every imagined fact and hopeful courses of action to fit their unproven, preconceived theories. They remain harmless only until science is rejected for myth with lives on the line. Then they commit negligent homicide. RFK Jr. heads the largest, most effective anti-vaccination organization in the world. During COVID's 19 million death toll, he argued for vaccinating no one. Let COVID infect everyone. The survivors will enjoy herd immunity, he said. Well, it has, and hundreds daily are still dying thanks to anti-vaxxers scaring 40% of humanity off of vaccines. Their suppositions now say, let bird flu attack another 150 million American chickens, besides that number farmers had to slaughter. Never mind the many nations vaccinating their chickens to quickly defeat the virus. Also, says RFK, who believes against contrary evidence that the survivors will become immune to repeat bird flu. The 62 human cases and 2 deaths caused by his strategy don't concern him, nor does the viral human contagiousness mutation increase discovered in a single human victim over just a few days. Suppose that both RFK and a good bubonic plague vaccine had been around during Europe's 1347 to 1350 Black Death. In our hypothetical history revision, Bobby talked 100% out of vaccination. As did happen, 2/3 would die defenseless, and 1/3 would survive, but not just due to the development of limited herd immunity, but primarily from authorities' late plague, far more successful quarantine of the ill practices, and big improvements in sanitation. Now change the hypothetical. 2025's effective plague vaccine was available and administered quickly to all of 1347 Europe. Thanks to RFK's polar opposite, pro-vaxxer, with mandatory law behind him running the show, not Killer Bobby. Most of the 25 to 50 million who died, real history, would have lived instead. Not all, just most of RFK's beliefs about truly vaccine-ended diseases are false. While he denies the effectiveness and safety of COVID and measles vaccines, he promotes vitamin A-rich cod liver oil to save certain measles victims' lives. Indeed, death rates are somewhat lower with this supplementation therapy. Just never mind that full vaccination has been proven to reduce both cases and deaths to 0. Before the MMR vaccine was invented, measles killed several hundred each year and caused permanent brain and lung damage of thousands. A most mild and minor disease, RFK has ignorantly claimed. Cod liver oil given to all would have saved some, but definitely not most. Preventable mass death doesn't bother Bobby. Just me and you. Among this spring's 600 measles cases across communities where Bobby's very active anti-vaccination group holds kids' shots well below 90%, were 4 children of a woman who remains to this day RFK's passionate devotee. 3 of her unvaccinated kids got measles. Mom fed them vitamins and they promptly recovered quickly from mild cases. Her 4th child, just as up to 1 of every 300 always did before the vaccine, died. The Mother Jones publication researcher, whose NPR interview was my source, asked the mother if she could change tragic history and give her children measles vaccine. Would she? Absolutely not, she said. She doesn't believe that RFK Jr. killed her child. False beliefs often have astounding power. For example, to kill 84 American Samoan children. The reporter stated, as I have before in my speeches, that RFK, who keeps talking up non-existent vaccine danger and damage, and the wisdom of refusal, while others absolutely may make their wrong choice, and announces new studies to search for vaccine-induced autism, 1,000% decades disproved. He'll surely continue driving national and international vaccination rates well below protective 95%, indeed down to the low 80s, just in time for the bird flu pandemic, possibly 20 times more fatal than COVID, which he encourages by denying stricken farmers' flocks the testing and vaccine that most of the world knows is the solution to keep bird flu from blasting not only human but airborne. I tell stupid, deadly leaders what to do to save us, but I'm only an arrogant nobody. This reminds me of civil rights leader Jesse Jackson inciting crowds to help themselves and others get their civil rights and good life power fulfillment by shouting, "I am," the crowd chants, "I am. Somebody, somebody. All of you are somebody. Somebody to save us all."